Okay. So last Friday, so we were talking about the quadrants, and then the ASTC rule, and then when we are going to find sine theta, cosine theta, tangent theta from one of them, okay, then we need to use the Pythagoras theorem, okay, to find the third side of the triangle. All right. And today we are going to do more exercise on this. Okay. So there will be no new knowledge for today, but we are going to do a lot of exercise to find the sine theta, cosine theta, tangent theta. Okay. But this time, it may be positive, may be negative. We just need to determine whether theta is in first quadrant, second quadrant, quad 1, quad 2, quad 3 or quad 4. OK？ 咁咧嗱，記住，我哋而家咧揾呢個 sin theta、cosine theta、tangent theta 咧，基本上都係用對斜、鄰斜、對鄰咁樣去砌個份數出嚟嘅。但係我哋喺 Form 5學呢一課嘅 sin、cosine、tangent 咧，諗多一樣嘢，就係正數定負數。點樣去睇正數定負數咧？就係要睇嗰隻 theta， 即係隻角度咧，究竟係屬於邊一格嘅？佢轉嗰條邊嘅時候咧，係轉到去邊一格？有陣時題目咧會直接話俾你聽佢係邊一格，有陣時咧佢會暗示俾你睇佢係邊一格。不過咧，我哋一定都可以揾到佢係邊一格嘅，同埋一定需要揾到佢係邊一格先嘅。OK？ All right. And again, I would like you to submit your classwork to the MathApp web system. OK？ 嗱，呢度提一提你一啲嘢啦。你哋記住交啲 classwork 上嚟呢一度，因為有陣時咧，校務處點名嘅時候咧，校務處點名咧，你有陣時真係未必，你可能彈咗出去啊，或者佢點名嘅時候咧，你無端端冇咗個名嘅話咧，佢點唔到你咧。跟住，但係你明明有上堂嘅喎，咁其實你交咗呢啲 classwork 咧，就係最好嘅證據，你係有上堂㗎啦。OK？ 咁所以咧，即係無論係你自己做又好，你抄我嗰啲嘅 solution 都好，你都要交翻上嚟，即係 keep 翻個 record 咁樣樣。O 唔 OK 啊？即係咁樣就係最好㗎啦，得唔得？交翻上嚟呢個 MathApp web system 嗰度。咁因為咧，即係我會記錄埋你係即係幾多點去到交每一份嘅功課咁樣嘅 ，OK？ 咁所以咧，即係有啲即係在場嘅證據咧，咁就喺呢度咧就最好噶啦，得唔得？Student number is your username, and then password is LKL plus student number. It's always like this, okay? Okay, today let us do question number 2 together. Question number 2. Okay, we are on page 99. Page 99. Let us do question number 2 together as a revision of what we have learned. Okay, it is given that sine theta is equal to negative 7/25. And then theta is between 270 degrees and 360 degrees. 嗱，呢度咧你要記一記，呢度就係要你即係自己要諗嘅，自己要判斷嘅一樣嘢嚟嘅。即係 theta 係轉到去邊一格咧？記住永遠都係由 positive x-axis 開始轉。Okay, so we always start from the positive x-axis. We start rotating from the positive x-axis. We always rotate in the direction of anti-clockwise. Okay? 永遠都係逆時針咁轉。This is 90 degrees. This is 180 degrees. Okay? And then this is 270 degrees. But this time, theta is larger than 270 degrees, but less than 360 degrees. So it should be slightly more than 270 degrees， 係嘛？喺270至360度之間嘅話咧，當我哋轉嗰條邊嘅時候咧，會停喺邊一格嗰度咧？係咪停喺第4格嗰度啊？因為 quad 1, quad 2, quad 3, and quad 4. This is quad 2. Okay, quad 2. And now the length, the side is stopping at quad 4, box 4. And then you need to remember those 4 letters, A, S, T, C, A, S, T, C. And now the side is on the box of C box. Okay, C represents cosine is positive. Only cosine is positive. Cosine is positive means sine is negative. Tangent is also negative. Okay, I mean tangent theta and sine theta. 得唔得？咁即係陣間咧，我哋揾 cosine theta， 就我哋揾 cosine theta 嘅時候咧，我哋會知道咧佢係一個 positive 嘅分數，但係 positive 幾多咧？就係要計嘅。Tangent theta should be a negative number, but negative what? What number? It is to be calculated. Can you understand here? Okay, our plan is like this. We need to find out the sign first, whether it is positive or negative first. Okay, and then we need to find out the numbers, okay, the fraction. And now we go back to this sine theta equals negative 7/25. 嗱，呢度留意啦，呢度咧書咧唔係咁樣教嘅，咁但係咧書就叫你記嘅，死記嘅嚇。咁但係呢度咧，sorry， 書咧就係啦，要記一大堆即係唔同嘅 case 咁樣嘅。我哋叫你死記一個方法，就係咩題目咧都係咁做，咁就得㗎啦。Okay, sine theta is negative 7/25, and then we always let a alpha, sine alpha is positive 7/25. Okay, this line is always positive. Okay, and then we will draw a right-angled triangle with an alpha. 跟住咧，我哋會借助呢個直角三角形去到揾第3條邊嘅。咁但係咧，我哋而家係咪有 sin alpha 等於7/25啊 ？sin、cosine、tangent 就係對斜、鄰斜、對鄰。OK， 所以咧 sin 呢一個咧應該係對邊除斜邊嚟嘅。所以個7咧就應該係對邊 opposite side。7 should be the opposite side, and then the 25 should be the hypotenuse. 斜邊 is okay. So this is how we can put the sine alpha to be a fraction, because the opposite side is 7, the hypotenuse is 25, and that's why the sine theta will be 7/25. It's okay. But how about the third side? The third side is normally we always let x be the third side. Okay, and then we will use the Pythagoras theorem to calculate the value of x. So 25 squared is equal to x squared plus 7 squared. And then 625 is equal to x squared plus 49. And then this should be 576 is equal to x squared. Finally, x should be equal to 24, right? Square root of 576. So x is equal to 24. Which means that the third side, the adjacent side, is equal to 24. Okay? And now we can find cosine alpha. Cosine alpha will be equal to adjacent side over hypotenuse. Okay? And then tangent alpha will be equal to opposite side over adjacent side. But this is not what we want to find. We want to find cosine theta and tangent theta. But now we just merge this with this. And we just merge this with this, which means that cosine theta. So we have already found that cosine theta is a positive number. But positive what? Should be exactly the value of cosine alpha. Okay, it should be positive 24/25 or just 24/25. Okay, and then tangent theta is a negative number, right? It's a negative number because we have already found that it is a negative number. And then negative what is exactly the same as this number. Okay, 7/24. So this is the answer. It's okay? 嗱，永遠都係咁樣噶啦，即係話咧，一開頭佢而家咧係咪 sin、cosine、tangent 裏邊三樣嘢裏邊俾咗其中一個你係嘛？題目啊講緊三樣嘢裏邊俾咗其中一個你嘅 ，OK？ 跟住叫你揾另外嗰兩個嘅咁樣樣。咁嘅時候咧，我哋就會由呢一個啦，去到睇一睇究竟佢係屬於邊一個 quadrant 先嘅，即係佢轉到條邊係喺邊一格嗰度停，然之後再用 ASTC 去到諗究竟 sin 係正數啊 ，cosine 係正係負啊 ，tangent 係正係負咁樣樣。OK， 好啦，我哋諗咗個正負好先，然之後咧諗下正負幾多咯喎，跟住咧就去翻去 given 嗰條式嗰度 ，sin theta 等於負7/25，但係我哋永遠咧就會自己生多一個 sin alpha 出嚟。咁呢一個7/25咧，就係無論佢本身嗰個數係正數或者負數都好，我哋淨係攞個正數嘅啫。OK， 淨係攞正數呢度，跟住就用不試定理去到計翻你三條邊出嚟。計完你三條邊出嚟之後咧，就用翻對斜鄰斜對鄰嗰啲咧，去到揾翻 cosine alpha 同埋 tangent alpha 係幾多，個數字係幾多，再配合翻我哋一早已經揾咗嘅。究竟係正好啊，定係負好？正負好呢樣嘢，跟住兩樣 merge 埋一齊咧，就係最後答案嚟㗎啦。OK， all right， at this place, I would like you to give me a response. Okay, if you are okay for this question, please give me a like or a clap. Okay, if you understand this, please give me a like or a clap. 如果你要明白嘅，可唔可以俾一個反應我？我想你呢度 ，OK？ 好 ，thank you。如果呢度係唔得嘅，可唔可以舉一舉手俾我睇 ？OK？ 如果唔得嘅，未跟到嘅，可唔可以舉一舉手 ？OK， if it is okay, please remember to submit to the MathApp web system. Okay, and now I would like to do a few more questions. Okay. Let us go to the exercise. Let me see. So I'm going to clear the board first. 嗱，我哋中間 skip 咗一啲數字，純粹數字嗰啲嘢先啊。我哋去 exercise。死啦，我唔記得咗邊題添，等下先。Exercise 12A, question number 17 and 20. Yes, 17 and 20. 好，我想你哋做呢兩題先。So please do question number 17 and question number 20. Classwork. So I give you 5 minutes. And please submit to the MathApp web system. 嗱，試下跟住做一做啊呢度啊，其實就都幾長嘅啲 steps，不過咧全部跟住做嘅話咧就會好穩陣嘅啦。你只要記得兩樣嘢嘅啫，第一就係 ASTC 呢樣嘢啦，佢哋揾正負號；第二就係 sin、cosine、tangent 係對斜、鄰斜、對鄰呢啲 Form 2學嘅嘢。OK， 咁你就可以做到呢一種題目㗎啦。Okay, so please try to do the classwork now. Yes, please go to the homework, submit homework, and then you'll find, let me see. So that should be the classwork on 4th of September. OK， 9月4號嗰份嚟嘅，其實係得啦。9月4號嗰份嘅 classwork 嚟嘅，而家去到講緊嘅係裏邊嘅係第4題同埋第5題。 Okay, let's check the answers. So this given that tangent theta is -4/3, and then theta lies in port 2. Port 2， 好，今次係直接話埋俾你咧係 port 2嘅。like this 1, 2, 3, 4. A, S, T, C. Port 2 is S box. S stands for sign positive. Only sign is positive, which means that cosine is negative, tangent is negative. It's okay? And now, the question asks us to find sine theta and cosine theta. So we know that sine theta will be positive. But positive what? We will find. And then we know that cosine theta is negative. But negative what? We will find. Okay? Now, we are going to find the positive what and the negative what now. Okay? So we start from the given equation. Tangent theta is equal to -4/3. And then we go to the alpha. Tangent alpha. It's no matter it is positive, negative number, we just write the positive part, 4/3. Okay, tangent alpha is equal to 4/3. And then we draw a right angle triangle. Right angle triangle, alpha here. Tangent is opposite side over adjacent side. So 4 will be the opposite side. Okay, I mean this 4 will go to the opposite side. And the 3 will be the adjacent side. Adjacent side. Okay, and then we will let x to be the third side. And we are going to use the Pythagoras theorem to calculate the value of x. So x squared is equal to 3 squared plus 4 squared. Okay, so x squared is equal to 25. Then x is the square root of 25, which is equal to 5. Okay, so now we know that x is equal to 5. And then we can find sine alpha and cosine alpha first. From this triangle, sine alpha is equal to opposite side over hypotenuse. And then cosine alpha is equal to adjacent side over hypotenuse. Okay, and finally, we go back to theta. Sine theta. We have already found that sine theta is a positive number. It's a positive number. The positive what? Positive what number? It's this number. Okay, so sine theta is just equal to 4/5. Positive 4/5. Okay, and the next one is cosine theta. We have already found that cosine theta is a negative number. But negative what number? It's negative this number. Okay, so it should be -3/5. And that is the answer of question number 17. It's okay? 好，睇下呢度得唔得先。Okay, next one. So I'm going to clear the board. Is question number 20. Question number 20. The question type is exactly the same. Okay? 女童係咪有問題？想問未得係咪？未抄完係嘛？ It's okay. It's okay now? Okay, number 20. And again, so cosine theta is negative 24 over 25. And then theta is between 180 degrees and 270 degrees. So let us find out which box or which quadrant does theta lie in. Okay, 180 is here, and then 270 is here. So it should be more than 180, but not up to 270. Should be box 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. A, S, T, C. Okay, so it should be in the T box. T box. T stands for tangent positive. Only tangent is positive, which means that sine is negative and cosine is negative. And the question asks us to find sine theta. So we know that sine theta is a negative number, but negative what? We will find. Question also asks us to find tangent theta. And we know that tangent is positive, but positive what? We will find. Okay? Okay, so let us find out the what now. So we have cosine theta is negative 24 over 25. And first step is to change it to alpha. Cosine alpha is always positive. Just copy the positive number will be okay. And then draw a right-angled triangle with the alpha here. And then because it is cosine, cosine is adjacent side over hypotenuse. So the 24 will be the adjacent side, okay? 24. And the 25 is the hypotenuse, okay? And then we will let x to be the third side, okay? And we will set up the Pythagoras theorem. C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. And then you will use the calculator to do the calculation. 625 is equal to 576 plus x squared. Okay? And then it's 49 is equal to x squared, which means that x should be equal to square root of 49, which is 7. Okay? So now we have found that x is actually equal to 7. Then we can write down the sine alpha and tangent alpha from this triangle. From this triangle, sine alpha is opposite side over hypotenuse. Okay? And then the tangent alpha is opposite side over adjacent side. Like this. But now the question asks to find sine theta and tangent theta. So sine theta, we know that sine theta should be a negative number. But negative what? What number? Should be this number. So it should be negative of 7 over 25. Answer. And then tangent theta. We have found that tangent theta is a positive number. But positive what number? Positive this number. Okay, should be positive 7 over 24. Okay, so that is the answer. Is that okay? Okay, next one should be 37, 39, and 41. 好，嗱呢個咧好快講嘅啫，37題。So I'm going to clear the board first. 37題，其實咧大致上咧，你見到佢個題目咧係一模一樣嘅，係嘛？今次俾咗 sin theta 你，問你 cosine theta 同埋 tangent theta， 後邊啲 step 完全一模一樣嘅。但係咧， 我哋要判斷佢究竟屬於邊一格呢度咧，麻煩咗少少。嗱，我好快講一講啊呢度啊，我哋畫一個出嚟先。佢咪冇話到俾你聽佢係咩幾多咩90度照或80度啊咁樣嗰啲嘢㗎係嘛？佢俾咗兩樣嘢你 ，sin theta is negative, cosine theta is less than 0. Okay, according to ASTC, this is all positive. This is sine positive. Only sine is positive. This is tangent positive. This is cosine positive. 好啦，我哋點樣判斷咧？佢咪講到 sin theta is negative。sin theta 係負數嚟嘅噃，咁即係邊兩格係可以查走佢啊？係咪一定唔會係呢一格？唔會係呢一格，因為 all positive 即係包括咗 sin、cosine、tangent 都係 positive 啦。Sin theta is negative 8/17 means that the theta should not be in box 1 and should not be in box 2. It's okay? And now, when we read this cosine theta is less than 0, cosine theta less than 0 means that cosine theta is negative. Cosine theta should be negative, which means that cosine theta should not be positive. Okay? Should not be positive. Should not be in box 1. Because if it is in box 1, all of them will be positive. Okay? But now we know that cosine is negative. So it cannot be in box 1. It cannot be in box 4 because box 4 means cosine is positive. But now we know that cosine is negative. So it cannot be in box 4. Okay? So this only possible solution is in box 3. Tangent is positive. Okay? And then sine will be negative, cosine will be negative. Okay? And now we have found that sine theta is negative, cosine theta is negative. But negative what? We are going to use the alpha approach, okay? Using the right angle triangle and Pythagoras theorem to find the length approach, okay? Exactly the same as what we have done before, okay? 所以呢題咧就係邊度係難咗咧？就係一開始嗰度佢冇直接講明究竟佢係屬於邊一格嘅嗰隻 theta 係嘛？佢淨係話咗俾你聽 ，x sin theta 要係負數喎 ，cosine theta 都係要係負數喎。咁你就要諗啦，邊兩格唔得啊 ？cosine theta 係負數嘅話，邊兩格唔得啊？就查走佢，查剩嗰一格就係 theta 將會屬於嗰格啦。然之後再睇下嗰格咧，究竟係 AST 定 C 嘅。OK， 再判斷究竟 sin、cosine、tangent 係正數定負數。Okay, all right. So I'm going to stop here and let's continue tomorrow. And please remember to do your homework. Okay, so I have assigned a homework for you. Okay, deadline will be tomorrow. Okay. So if there is no problem, you may leave now. Thank you.